Our San Antonio Spurs aren't very good this year, Spurs fans, but there's one thing that's been fun to watch, and that is Sweet Malachi. Ba ba ba.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. It's been a while since we've done a video. Of course, we had the NBA All-Star break and that joke of an NBA All-Star game. And I wanted to talk about Malaki Branham, a little bit of a hype video because he went off for over 20 again last night, and we've just seen him progress so much like Jeremy Sohan from the start of the season to where we are now. So a little bit of a hype video. Is he the steal of the draft? Maybe not. Maybe he could be. He was drafted, 20th overall? So a lot to be excited about. While I'm going in this video and going over Malachi's season, drop a comment down below. Is he exceeding your expectations? Just what is his ceiling? How high? How good can he get? Hit that thumbs up if you like to support a fellow Spurs fan, and if you like the video, and subscribe for more Spurs content. Let's get into the video. So Malaki Branham, when we look at his season as a whole, Spurs fans, good rookie season. The 19-year-old is averaging about 9.5 points per game while shooting 45% from the field, about 32% from beyond the arc. So not stellar numbers, but pretty good for a rookie season. As we dig a little deeper, we can see here that Malaki in his first 9 games was not very good. And there's a reason why I'm showing these 9 games here, because we're going to compare his first 9 games to the last 9 games. I just spit. Hopefully you didn't see that. Anyway, in his first 9 games, he was very passive. He was deferring. And I just felt like I was kind of, no disrespect, but watching Lonnie Walker 2.0. When confidence was there, he's letting the shots fly. But when the confidence wasn't there, passing over here, passing over there, I don't want the ball, hot potato. And he really struggled in those first 9 games, Spurs fans, shooting only 34% from the field and an abysmal 25% from beyond the arc, getting only 16 minutes per game, 5 points per game. Defense was, and it just made a lot of Spurs fans, when we were discussing the draft picks that we had last year, why do we pick him? He's not really showing us anything. We had to remember, this was a teenage rookie, and a lot of rookies, there's a big adjustment from going from college to the NBA, and the three-point line is shorter in college. I don't know how by much, so there's a big adjustment there. So if we take a look at Malachi's last 9 games, you're going to see a totally different player, a confident player, a player that's showing us that 3-level scoring, a player that's getting minutes, getting starts, and defense that has improved, running the point. And when you look at his stats here over the last 9 games, and sure, Spurs fans, there's been the odd dud here and there. He's going to have those type of games as a 19-year-old rookie. He's been fantastic starting for us. 33 minutes per game, shooting 52% from the field, and a lot of that is from jump shots. A very, very respectable 40, actually very good, respectable, very good 41% from beyond the arc, while averaging just under 19 points per game, while chipping in almost 4 rebounds and 3 assists. I love what I'm seeing. I don't want to get the hype train started too much, but seeing our guys develop the way they are this year, Jeremy Sohan, from where he was to where he is now, and unfortunately, an injury, it's really hurt. It's part of the tank. I don't know. But anyway, Sohan has improved so much this year, and now Malaki Branham has just shown us so much. In this 9-game stretch here, he's had 5 games of 22 points or more. Could he be a starter on this team? Devin Vassell's like, hey, hold my beer. But Devin Vassell, and I've said this in a previous video, we've seen him progress so much from year 1 to year 2 to year 3. We're seeing progression throughout year 1, an incredible progression as it stands right now with Malaki Branham. What is his ceiling, in my opinion? I don't know. Players can really shock you. I mean, Nikola Jokic was a second-round pick, and he's now one of the best players in the NBA. I'm not going to sit here and say that Malaki Branham's going to be one of the best players in the NBA. But maybe it could be one day. We just don't know how players are going to develop throughout their career. And just how much we've seen in year 1 has me excited about how he's not only going to finish this season, but what is he going to bring the team in year number 2. It's a tough year for us Spurs fans. 15 losses in a row last night. And it seems like the Spurs, if you want to enjoy Spurs games, just watch the first 3 quarters and shut up the 4th quarter, and you'll go to bed happy. Because if you look at the score at the end of the game, you're going to see that we've been on the wrong side of that now 15 times in a row. This is a team record, 15 losses in a row, which just broke our previous record of 14. As it stands right now, this Spurs team, winning percentage-wise, is the worst Spurs team of all time. But I don't want to call them the worst Spurs team of all time, even if they are record-wise when it's all said and done, because they were set up in position to fail. This is a little add-on at the end of the video. we have to look at what the team has done the last 2 years. Well, last year and this season. We traded away Derek White, traded away DeJounte Murray, traded away Jakob Poeltl, traded away Josh Richardson. Have a whole bunch of young kids coming all in. This team is built to lose. It feels weird saying that, but they're not built to win right now. But we're seeing little just pieces slowly coming together. And then we're going to have more than likely, barring the draft gods working against us, a top 3, top 2, maybe the number 1 overall pick this year. So good things are coming, but right now it's going to be tough to watch our team lose all the time. And one player I didn't mention yet is Blake Wesley. He was derailed earlier in the season by an injury. Could he be the 3rd draft pick out of this recent draft that starts showing us that he can be a capable starter? He clowned Luka Doncic last night. If you didn't see it, and I don't have the video, I didn't even think of mentioning it originally when I set up this video, but he bounced the ball off Luka Doncic's shoulder on an inbound pass, caught it, and then took it in for a thunder dunk of justice. It was quite funny. Something you would see more so in an all-star game, but an NBA game, but it still worked, and hopefully he starts coming around as the season progresses, as he gets more minutes, gets more opportunities. I mentioned the team set up for failure or set to lose, but I didn't even mention all the injuries we've had to deal with. The Jeremy Sohan missing time, Devin Vassell missing a ton of this season, and Trey Jones missing time, and just a lot of guys in and out of the lineup. When you have multiple injuries, a young team, and all your vets are off the team, except for maybe Dougie and a few other guys, Gorgie Zhang, etc. You're just not going to win games in the NBA, and we're going to finish as more than likely bottom 2 of the NBA, maybe finish even worse when it's all said and done. And it's going to suck, but big picture, players like Malaki Branham, Jeremy Sohan are developing much quicker than I ever thought possible. While Keldon Johnson is struggling from the field this year, his efficiency is down. I do think overall this will be a good learning experience. Hopefully, he doesn't. Hopefully, he grows from this, because he doesn't have a lot of help out there. That being said, Malaki Branham's out there too. He doesn't have a lot of help. And my final question to you guys, if you're here to the end, Malaki Branham, is he scoring this efficiently and this effectively in this 9-game stretch, and scoring this much because he's on a bad team and we need scoring? Or would he be even better, Spurs fans, on a good team, when there's a legit other threat or two out there, legit other 3-point shooters out there helping the floor spacing? Maybe we get the 1st-round pick. We have a Victor Wembanyama on the post. Is Malaki Branham, is he being held back right now because he's on a bad team? Could he be even better? I don't know. But I'm excited to see what happens with the Spurs over the rest of this year. Well, I'm excited to see what happens. I mean, I know we're losing a lot. Still excited about the Spurs, still watching the games. I know I'm not calling them. I am watching them, even though they're hard to watch sometimes, or all the time lately. Anyway, I'm rambling. Malaki, keep it going, and hopefully at the end of the year, I'm doing a look back at 2022, 2023 this season, and just saying, you know what? Yes, we lost. Yes, it sucked to watch a team lose so much, but you know what? We have some really, really good pieces for the future. And with the draft, we may be maybe playing or maybe in a playoff contender as soon as next year. And thank you all for watching. Until next time, and as always, go Spurs, go!